Connect with him. He's at Cal Arts. He's the dean of the film program at Cal Arts, and he's doing film programming in Los Angeles. And he's doing really good. He lives down there part of the time, and he comes up here.
You don't suppose we invade the, I won't make this a private conversation because it applies to our continuing seminar. Do you suppose we could invade the Art Institute? Tomorrow night we have our...
Well, I don't know about that. I don't have any...
You wouldn't want to...
Holton's got all the connections.
No, not with the art. The art, that's the one place. We don't screen there.
Oh, we don't mess with it.
No, we don't use
We're
that.
screening here, so why don't we...
We've got a little bit more. We have a phone number here to check in for tomorrow night's Last Supper, and it can be obtained before you leave the theater from Miss Michelle. So we will contact her and to find out which restaurant we're going to meet at tomorrow evening. And it was brought to my attention that among a number of topics I didn't finish or make the connection about the mysterious suitcase. That fellow Jim that we traveled with to the fiesta in Santa Barbara, who was, I was told, was an MD and a lieutenant in the Navy, and he was just getting out of the Army and whatever. And he had this little suitcase, as you may recall. It turns out that he was escaped from the mental ward there. And they kept calling Will over at his apartment, do you know this? And Jim, whatever his name was, and if I answered, like I answered once, I was there, or if Will would answer, we would say, no, we haven't seen him, and so on. So he stayed there quite a long while, and he eventually disappeared, and he left his suitcase, and Will didn't want it, and so I inherited it. I still have it in my archives. So when I'm gone, I hope someone will remember that one of many little pieces of memorabilia exists, and there's a sport coat that just happened to fit me that I wore for years in the summertime because I had to wear it once in a while. So I have that still in the archives and in the costumery, and that's that story. Let's see, was there anything else? There's a lot more, but I know Dominic isn't going to let us stay here all evening. So let's go on to a major work by Will Hindle. How many films do you know? Does anyone know how many films came after WATERSMITH? Were there about 3 or is it over? We'll let it go, but this is a later film in my memory, and one of the greats.